guys, it's Manager Kylie, and in today's video I'm going to share with you all the different positions in Rugby Union, also known as Rugby 15s. So today I'm going to go through the different positions in Rugby Union or Rugby 15s. There are two different forms of rugby generally played, Rugby 7s and Rugby 15s. So I'm going to go through the different positions that you would have on the field with your team of 15 and some of the different roles and responsibilities for each position on the field. But if you guys are interested in more sports administration content just like this, definitely the subscribe button, turn the bell so you get notified every time I upload, as I post a new video every single Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to dive into these positions. So the first players I'm going to go through are your forwards, and then I'm going to go through your backs. So your forwards start off with your two props, your loose head prop and your tight head prop. And then I'm going to mention one other player before I go into their details. The other player is the hooker. Together, those three players make their front row of the scrum. So when they're talking about different rows and stuff, it's where they are in the scrum. So those three players together make that front row of the scrum, and they're working together as that front row of the scrum. Your hooker also is generally the person that throws the ball for the line out, so another role for your hooker, but their focus is on that first row of the scrum. Your next row are your two second rows, or they're also called locks. And these two people are very essential in the line out. They're generally catching the ball in that line out, and they are a big power force in your scrum. And then the back row of your scrum, to finish off your forwards, you have two flankers or your wide forwards, and then you have one number 8. Those flankers are kind of your all-around players. They generally don't have as much responsibility specifically, but they have good speed and agility and are doing a bunch of different things. And then your number 8 has a little bit more of a specific role. They are generally your team's kind of top player when it comes to winning the ball, and they are making a lot of tackles and turnovers and getting the ball for your team. So they're doing a lot of work with the ball, trying to get the ball for your team and get it so you can run your offense. And then after your forwards, you have your backs, and these players generally work very creatively to try to get the ball up the field with some speed and some agility to be able to score points for your team. Your backs are generally the ones that are scoring those points for your team. So the first one for your backs is your scrum half, and this is, as it seems, halfway between the scrum and your back. So they're kind of your middleman between the two groups. They're bringing the two groups together, and they're really getting that ball from any sort of tackle or scrum or anything. They're getting that ball to your other backs to be able to run your offense and get some plays and get the ball up the field. The next one you have is your fly half, and this is a big leader on the team. They generally do most of the kicking during the game, so they're a big leader controlling the ball with their kicks. You then have two centers, and these players are good at both attack and defense, working the ball up the field, but also being able to stop the other team from running up and down the field. And then you have two wings, and they are big scorers on your team. They're scoring a lot of the tries for your team after there's been passing and movement up the field. It's generally getting the ball out to those wings to be able to score some points for your team. And then the last player is your fullback, and this person's your last line of defense. So they're the last person that the other team's generally going to get to before they score. They're also the person that's generally going to catch any kicks from the other team as those punts are going to be coming down. They're generally going to be catching those as well. So they are a strong player. They're your last support before anything happens from the other team scoring. So it's very important to be somebody that's strong and fast and able to make those important moves. So those are the 15 different positions in rugby. If you have any questions about the different positions or want more details on each position, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you want to know the positioning for any other sports, I will link a playlist that has the positioning for a lot of different sports, and you can probably find it in there. But if I don't have it, I'd be happy to make the video for you, so definitely let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys next Wednesday.